It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. He's got room to run right at the start, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
I'm not sure if there is anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Motion man is Rice. First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's taken in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
He's going to let this one go for worthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Brown. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. A carry here for Brown. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Fielded at the 9. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So they... Throwing now, Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. On the ground, it's Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A big hole. And he's going to take this all the way home. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. To throw is Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Rice open, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with it. Creates separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They put Kelce in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Patrick to throw. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Burrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Now, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. John Runyon, the guilty party. Mahomes back. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That is caught. What a throw. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. first down. Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is caught, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First down throw, Mahomes. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Mahomes now on second down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So, we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The rookie, Terrion Arnold, there on the stop. Second down and 8. Now Burrow on the bootleg. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. After missing half the season last year, Joe Burrow is having trouble down there. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Mahomes on 1st down. The ball's out. The Bengals have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better...
And he will score again. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll take this down inside the 30. Sam Hubbard there on the tackle. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Von Bell, the veteran safety, is there on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Here's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Bengals have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Browning. They'll set up the screen to Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Motion man is Rice. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Motion man is Rice. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. 3rd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Drive a start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. Here's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's the free agent signee from Indy. It's Zach Moss. The ball comes out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Browning now. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. To throw, Browning. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They bring Chase in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one deep downfield for Chase.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Motion man is Rice. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Now Browning will try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Kansas Kansas City. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Browning. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible because...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Second and 11. To throw, it's Browning. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's caught! And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, faking the give. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Oh, he coughs up the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Browning. They'll try to set up the screen with Moss. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here is 2nd and 7. Moss. He is in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Down to a knee here. And that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.